Hello, welcome to Spirit of Life. My name is Geraldine Lee, your host, and our guest is Cedric Gomez. He's a retired volunteer. Hi, Cedric.
Hi.
It's great to see you again, and you have served God and done a lot of volunteer work since you were 55.
Yes, right.
Yeah, you were talking last week about you had a faith that grew and grew throughout your life.
Yes.
But it got deeper when you got cancer. Can you tell us about that experience?
Yes. My experience with cancer was slightly different because the moment I got told by the doctor that I had a 60-40 chance, that I saw a light there itself, and I surrendered myself to God and let it be in His hands, whatever happens to me. I can't change anything, but I can accept His will. And so that's what, kept me going. And so I don't know if I answered your question.
No, you
right?
did. And
yeah.
was your family also supportive, and did they have the same reaction, or they have varied reactions?
Oh, I would say my family was more worried than I was, especially my wife. And but everything being said, we were all put our trust in God. Finally, my wife, we prayed a lot, which was very important. I used to pray a lot to Saint Peregrine, patron saint of cancer patients. And I remember when I was, we used to kneel down, my wife and myself, and I used to pray with my arms open out like this.
Wow.
And my granddaughter was just about a year old, I think. And she would come and kneel down next to us. She couldn't speak any words, like prayers, but she would also come and kneel down and put her hands out like that, which was very sweet. And the family also did feel, actually, I would say it affected them a lot, especially, I would say, my sons, when they were studying, they were doing the final years, maybe 11 and 12. And my wife was told by one of the teachers that one of my sons was kindly distracted. And when she spoke to him, he told her that, he was upset because I was suffering from cancer. Yeah, so it did affect them as well, yeah.
Yeah. And but you yourself had a very strong faith in God, and you weren't. And did you say you were not afraid to even die?
Yes, I was not afraid to die. And like I said before, looking at little children, 1-year-old and 2-year-old, and
who had cancer at the...
Yes, and I said to myself, I'm 55 years old, so I'm ready to go. Even now, I'm ready to die, because that's where we're supposed to be. We're born to die, we can't hang on here, and I'm looking forward to eternal life with God, and one of my dreams. I don't know if I should say.
Yeah, tell us your dream.
One of my, which is a bizarre dream, is when I go up there, is to. I sing a little bit. I'm not a great singer, but my desire is to go up there and sing with the angels, and if Elvis Presley's there, to sing along with him.
Oh, that sounds great.
It's bizarre.
No. It's beautiful, because I think when my dad passed away, I was upset, obviously, and then I said a prayer, and suddenly I saw him say to me, "Look, don't worry." And I saw his clothing that had blood on it. It was outside the pearly gates, and he was inside heaven. And he said, "I'm happy now," and he's putting his hands up praising God. Hey. So he joined in the choir.
Wonderful.
so and he said, "Look, those are my clothes before, blood stained. Now I'm free."
Clean, yeah.
Yeah, so you're looking forward.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, well, that's great faith.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and you also have children that have great faith in God too.
Yes, we are so blessed. Our family is so blessed that somehow or other it's filtered through to them, and always we give each other birthday cards, on the birthdays and anniversaries, and they always mention thank you for strengthening our faith, and we want to be like you.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
So, and I'm so happy. I'm so blessed. I mean, my wife and myself, that we have set an example, I think, for them to follow, and I hope they pass it on, and I think they are passing it on to their children. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great witness of faith, isn't it?
I hope so.
Yeah, and to leave a legacy.
Mm-hmm.
And have you written your own biography?
Oh, no, no.
Autobiography, I should say.
No, I don't think I'll ever do that. It's a long story.
Perhaps I will be your biographer. On that note, we'll go for a break now.
Okay.
You've been watching Spirit of Life. Stay with us, and we'll be back after the break. Hello. Welcome back to Spirit of Life. My name is Geraldine Lee, your host, and our guest is Cedric Gomez. Welcome back, Cedric.
Thank you.
You've retired for quite a long time, since you were 55, and you were saying that you got cancer and you decided to retire early to avoid getting any more cancer.
Yes.
And you've been volunteering most of your life since 55.
Yes.
So you shared that you were not afraid of death. Now my question is, are you afraid of suffering? Some people don't mind dying, but they just don't want to suffer.
Well, I don't want to suffer either, but I wouldn't shy away from suffering, because Jesus said to us, suffer little children to come unto me, and take up your cross and follow me. So I always think of that, and when I think of suffering, I pray to Jesus, I'm not afraid to suffer, but you give me a cross and you help me to carry it. Give me the shoulders to carry the cross and to carry it joyfully.
Yeah, that's a great picture of about the cross, because I can remember a time similar to you that I said, "Oh my, this cross is, can I really carry this cross?" And I actually thought, "Can you give me another cross, a lighter one, God?" And I was like, "Oh." And then someone gave me the story about this guy who hated his cross, and he said, "I don't want this cross, it's too hard to bear. Give me another cross, God." And so God said, "Go to the room there, take off your cross and go and get another one, just the right one that suits you." So he took off his cross that was heavy, heavy on him, And he picked one. He says, wow, this one's easy. It's light and it's just right for my body and all this. Then he came out from the room of crosses. And then he said, Jesus, I've chosen this one. And Jesus said to him, you just picked up the one you left behind. And it was sort of saying that God gives us the cross that's just right for us, even though at the time. And the message from that was that if we keep close to Jesus, we can bear the cross.
Yes.
But if we go away from him, we can't bear it.
Exactly, yeah. And also another thing is when I suffered pain, I always used to think of the pain that Jesus suffered when the nail, the nail was hammered into his hands and feet. And I used to think, Jesus, you suffered so much. The pain which you suffered, that one nail, is nothing compared to what I'm suffering.
Yeah, so because this was the chemotherapy that was very painful?
Yes, the chemotherapy affected my whole body. Yeah, my whole body was racked with pain.
Wow.
Yes.
We don't think of that chemo actually gives you a lot of pain.
Yes, it does, yeah.
Yeah, so that helped you to bear thinking of Jesus.
And I also didn't take my painkillers on time, and because I used to think I can bear this pain and I can bear this pain till it reached the stage of, they say, when it's at the level of 4 to 5, your pain, you should take your painkillers. But I never used to follow that, and it used to go up to 8, and then I'll have to get admitted in the hospital, and then get intravenous painkillers and all that. So yeah, I didn't mind the pain, and because I offer that pain to Jesus, and even I can say my daughter was very sick. She's very, very sick, and she has a lot of pain. She's unable to walk, and for the past 6 years she's been invalid. And she says to me that she offers a pain, all the suffering that she goes through, for the salvation of souls. So I think that's a good way to deal with your pain.
Is that comes from the part of the Bible that says, unite our sufferings with Christ?
Yes.
Yeah, I suffered very bad back pain, and someone asked me to do that, and I said, oh, I don't believe in that kind of thing. But then I one day said, okay, God, I'll offer my suffering for someone. And when I did that, my pain actually eased because it had meaning, and I could bear it. Yeah. Because with God, with God, you can do it. By yourself, you can't.
Can't, yes. God helps you.
Yeah. You also have been are willing to do God's will.
Yes. Yeah.
Even though you're 80 and should be resting,
yeah.
I hear you did also volunteer work with Villa Maria.
Yes, I did that for a few years, and I used to work in the reception desk and welcome people in when they walked in, and direct them to different areas of the building to visit someone, and also used to take my own CDs and play music for them. And all the people who visited us or came to the center would say, oh, I love coming here on a Thursday because there's such lively music. The other days they just play such boring music, and so that was one thing, it enlivened them, gave them some joy. And I learned that, dealing with people and sharing with them their sufferings and helping them, you also help yourself. Yeah.
They say that meaning generates energy, that when you know you can make a difference, it gives you a reason to live.
Yes.
That's fantastic. You've lived a very full life.
I wouldn't say so, but I'm trying.
Oh, you definitely have, producing great children and also continuing to serve God, and in Villa Maria, in Eastern Palliative Care, and getting awards.
Oh, thank you.
On that note, we'll go for a break. You've been watching Spirit of Life. Stay with us and we'll be back after the break. Welcome back to Spirit of Life. My name is Geraldine Lee, your host, and our guest is Cedric Gomez. Welcome back, Cedric.
Thank you.
You were sharing about how you were had cancer and you were only given 60-40 to live, and you got through it, and then you did voluntary work for 20 years or more. And most people, and you're now singing in the choir, and you thought, I've done enough. But then suddenly, when I asked you to join the musical St. Francis of Assisi, you said yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So what is it? Are you a believer that God speaks to you?
I would say so. I would say it's not, if it's not divine inspiration, I don't know what it is. But also, like, you approached me some time ago and I said yes and I didn't. And after I saw your play, Mary Magdalene, I saw the raw talent being put to such good use to promote our Catholic faith and our religion. And it was so organic and so raw. It was like raw talent being put on stage and everyone performing to their utmost best. And you don't have to be perfect to be anything. And so I said to myself, I got a few years left in me, so maybe I can give this a try, give this a shot. I may not be successful, but I've got the energy still, so, and with God's grace, I hope I should be able to contribute a little bit towards your big project.
Fantastic. St. Francis of Assisi, to celebrate the life of St. Francis of Assisi project.
Yes.
Thank you for being part of that, Cedric.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
My pleasure.
Yes, and you also have a love of St. Francis.
Yes, St. Francis and St. Anthony, whose feast day it is today. Yeah, St. Francis was a very holy man and very fond of nature. It seems he used to talk to birds and animals, and which is something out of this world. And St. Anthony was his prodigy. He actually, and St. Anthony followed St. Francis, and St. Anthony had his own qualities as a holy man, but also a good preacher.
Wow.
And I've been reading about a little bit of St. Anthony, and it says in one of the write-ups that St. Francis told St. Anthony in a very loving way that to preach but still keep God and to be humble. Yeah.
That's wonderful. Are they still taking people to join this musical about St. Francis of Assisi? Are they?
They are looking for people to join, and I would really strongly recommend that whoever's thinking about it, to just jump into the deep end and give it a try.
Yes.
Yeah.
I admire your courage to take on something new. Most people would say, "Oh, I'm a beginner." How can I be a beginner at 80 to be in a musical theatre? But you've taken that. You're 81, and you've taken that jump in.
Yes. Yeah. All with the trust in God and hope that He will help me through this new venture.
Yeah, we're so excited to have you, and also if they want to know more, the audience who are listening to us, or the viewers rather. It's cogtheatre.org. COG Theatre, which is the RE Theatre, re.org. So get your friends, Cedric, to join too.
I'll try my best.
And I hear you're going to speak at your parish too.
Yes, I am.
Well, you're a courageous man at your age.
Thank
Some
you.
people your age would be just happy to watch TV and sit in their couches.
Yeah, I do watch TV, but only mainly sports.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a lover of sports.
Or real life stories, mostly about saints and uplifting stories. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And you're also a person who is quite involved in St. Simon's Church,
Yes.
Rowville, is that correct?
Yes, I'm heavily involved in the social committee in St. Vincent de Paul, and I also have our own family choir that sing once a month
Oh, wow.
in the church. There's a family member, that's myself, my wife, my daughter, her husband, and a guitarist.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
You're a musical family.
I would say, yeah.
Yes. And going back to St. Francis and St. Anthony, they both became saints and they're both Franciscans?
St. Anthony wasn't, according to what I've read, I can't remember what, I think it was Benedict, I think he was Benedictine, and then he got attracted to the Franciscan order, and he changed and became a Franciscan.
Oh, so initially he was a Benedictine.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not very sure which order we was.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so he changed over.
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's fantastic. And you just went to St. Anthony's Church today to...
This morning, yes, because today is in his feast, like I said before. And my son was born on St. Anthony's feast day, so you got a special attraction or affinity for St. Anthony. Yeah.
Wonderful. It's been so fantastic having you in this program, and I'm so inspired by the fact that you've served God since you're 55 onwards voluntarily, and God bless you for your new venture. I look forward to watch you on the show of St. Francis of Assisi.
Hope I meet your requirements.
Oh, God is good, and you're accepted as you are.
Thank you.
You've been watching Spirit of Life. Tune in next week. Goodbye, and God bless you.